Hi guys. On my way to the post office to send out the package to Patrick. It's almost a tongue twister. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to make a video regarding something that I learned last night that I did not know about the 411 missing cases. That's really made me wonder why in the world, after knowing this, would anybody follow those stories, those cases. I recorded from the very video where David Paulides admitted something that I did not know. Had I known this, I would have never watched the 411 cases. And I'm going to play the recording for you. It's 1/10,000th of a percent of 1%, if I'm saying that correctly. It is a low number of people that go missing.
These parks are dangerous places. 99% of the time, nothing's ever going to happen. But on that 1% of the time, or even less than that, I got to be truthful, it's probably far less than 1% of the time. Infinitesimally less. You know, like 1/10,000th of 1%, maybe even less go missing. But to those families, it's huge.
Less than 1%. You guys, you know what I think it is? This is what I think it is. He's trying to make it sound like there is a lot of people that go missing, and it's really not true. It's really not true. If anything, he's making people afraid of national parks and afraid of the woods. If it's only 1/10,000th of a percent of 1% that go missing, there is absolutely nothing to worry about.
These parks are dangerous places. 99% of the time, nothing's ever going to happen. But on that 1% of the time, or even less than that, I got to be truthful, it's probably far less than 1% of the time. Infinitesimally less. You know, like 1/10,000th of 1%, maybe even less go missing. But to those families, it's huge.
I mean, my God, you guys, there's more people than that go missing in cities. There's more people than that go missing on ranches. You name it, from airplanes, from cruise ships, in the military. There's more people than that go missing. So he's making it sound like that if you go out in the woods, this is going to happen to you. No, not when the number's that freaking low. My God, if I would have known all this time that the number was that low, I would have wasted not 1 minute watching any of those 411 cases. Here's the thing, what I think it is, you guys. I want you to think about this because, yes, David Paulides seems like a nice guy, but you got to really look at the underlying motive here. He's a retired police officer. He's looking to make a living. He's looking to have a nice, fat retirement. He's making more money than he did when he was an investigative police officer through his books, his movies, his documentaries, his interviews, even on his YouTube channel. That's why he's so adamant to get lots of subscribers and have everyone share his videos and everything, because it builds his base. He makes money. You guys, it's all about the money. It's all about the money, because if you think about it, all he does is talk about the stories. He just talks about them, but whatever gets done about it? What investigations has he actually done if he is a former investigative cop/detective? What has he done? Has he gone in the woods and set up equipment, maybe used a dummy and leave it sitting on a rock somewhere and then have cameras on it to see if something messes with? I mean, has he done any type of investigations? No. He just reads stories that get sent to him via emails. He gets stories from news articles. He gets stories from books. He gets stories from old, outdated files from police departments and stuff like that. He just rehashes all this old data, old information of these unsolved cases. Well, there's lots of unsolved cases. You know, we've got a lot of missing people around here that went missing both in the woods and not in the woods. There was a woman that went missing right in downtown where I grew up, and from the city, and she was never found. You don't have to be in the woods to go missing. It happens all the time, every day, everywhere, all around the world, and there's no reason to be afraid of the woods. This guy is looking to make money, you guys. I mean, if the amount of people that go missing is that low, you've got absolutely nothing to worry about. You've got a better chance of being struck by lightning. You got a better chance of hitting the lotto. You got a better, greater chance of being killed driving your car than going missing in the woods at 1/10,000% of 1%. You got a greater chance of something happening to you at the mall. You got a greater chance of something happening to you at work. It's ridiculous, you guys. I'm not watching any more of those 411 cases. I'm not following any of that crap. Because like I said, I go based on experience, and I've been in the woods for more than 40 years. In some of the most remote areas that I can travel to in both New York and Pennsylvania, and I haven't had a damn thing happen to me in the woods in over 40 years. Almost a half a century. Go on your experience, go on your common sense, go on your gut. Look, you guys, this world is a weird place. It's a crazy place. Weird stuff happens all the time. He just so happens to zone in on these topics relating to the woods because he knows that there's such a following in Bigfoot. There's such a following with UFOs. There is such a following with Slender Man. There's such a following with the skunk ape. There's such a following with Mothman and all these mythical creatures. So he's jumping in on the bandwagon and trying to stitch it all together to say, could it be this? Could it be that? That these people are going missing? But if the percentage is that low, I'd say that's normal. Out of all the people that go into the great outdoors, boating, cross-country skiing, hunting, fishing, hiking, you name it. It's normal that some people are going to end up gone. I'm not concerned about it. With the percentage that low, that ridiculously low, I'm not worried about a damn thing at all. I think just because he reads the stories and nothing ever gets done about it, and he's never going to solve anything by just reading the stories to you. Telling you the stories. You can be a storyteller the rest of your life, but is that gonna conclude any story? Is that gonna solve any story? Is that gonna maybe cause a lead to begin on a story? No, he's just telling story. He's a storyteller. He's a freaking storyteller, and he's probably making tens of thousands of dollars on what he's doing. And everybody watching him and everyone giving him the views and everything, it's just helping him in his bank account. There's not enough people missing. It's nothing to worry about. And the ones that did go missing that were unexplained, well, so what? There's a lot of unexplained stuff that happens in this world. I had a UFO show up right over the highway right near where I live. I could have shot it with a .22. But am I going to talk about it the rest of my life when I don't know where it came from, what it was, or anything about it? No. So I know unexplained things happen, but I don't worry about it. Life goes on. Life goes on. It's a sunny, beautiful day, and if it wasn't only like 2 degrees, I'd be hiking out in the woods today. We got a big storm coming. I got a lot of plowing to do next week. I'm going to be very busy plowing. But man, once we get past this Arctic blast and all this snow and these snowstorms, I'm going to be getting outside again. I'm chomping at the bit to do it. But, you know, am I going to worry about what's out there? Hell no, I'm not going to worry. You know what's out in the woods, you guys? All our little furry friends that we love so much when we go to the woods. The squirrels, the rabbits, the chipmunks, the deer, you know, all of them. Even a bear. I love the bears because they're part of God's nature. I look at the scenery. I look at the beautiful sunlight sparkling off of a mountain stream that's trickling down through the hills and everything. I don't worry about some freaking creature out there. I go out in nature to enjoy nature, and you guys should do the same. Don't live in fear. Don't let David Paulides put all this fear in your mind when it's only 1/10,000% that go missing. My God, what a waste of frickin' time. Yeah, but when he puts all these stories back to back to back, it sounds like a bunch of people go missing, and oh my God, everything's happening, everybody goes out to the wood. No, these cases are far apart, miles apart, decades apart. Come on. It's BS, you guys. Total BS. Today, it's so easy to get wrapped up in something and have someone trick you, because today it's all about the money, you guys. Follow the money. That's what it's about. It's all about how people can profit. They profit off your fear. They profit off your anxiety. They profit off your emotions because they know it's easy to do. Don't fall into that trap. Get outside. Go canoeing, go hiking, go fishing, go backpacking, go camping. Get outside and enjoy the great outdoors, because life is short. The outdoors is beautiful. Like I said, I've been enjoying it for years and years and years, and I'm still here. I've had some creepy things happen, but nothing happened to me. You're just like, okay, I won't camp there again because that place was creepy. But there's other places to go. You know, it's just enjoying the outdoors. He's looking to make money. That's why every time he uploads a video on YouTube, he said, this is copyrighted material. No, it's not, because it's right in the terms and conditions of YouTube that when you upload a video to YouTube, they own your material. It's right in their contract. So right there tells me he's full of crap. And he says that it's copyrighted. You lose your rights once you give your video away and you upload it to YouTube. Don't believe me? Look into the YouTube terms. All us creators know that's true. So right there tells me he's full of shit. I'm not following him anymore. I'm not watching his crap. He doesn't come to my channel and help me make anything. Why should I do the same for him? Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.